So one could start a discussion amongst the members of the panel, and perhaps Emmanuel, you could give some comments. You were mentioned by Nicolas and others. And
j'ai trouvé tout ça passionnant. Merci pour la référence. Si je dois faire un commentaire, ce qui était intéressant, c'est que l'exemple russe était un peu triste, puisqu'on n'avait pas d'espoir immédiat à se mettre sous la dent. But the Russian example was quite sad because we had no hope, no immediate hope in your speech. But I found very encouraging the two other speakers, that both of them clearly told us that there is a possible better future. And this is something we hear so often. Well, we used to forget that this better future was possible, because we have lived some bad years, so many bad years. And maybe there is something a little different in the air. And so maybe we could take a turn and not go straight to the cliff as we were supposed to do. And so I think it's not good news, but it's possible good news. And that was nice.
Talking about Brexit again.
Of course not.
So, Wilma, do you wish to?
I always think it's important not to lose hope, because then it's a foregone conclusion. And not only Brexit, but there's still Trump. But one thing that struck me when I was preparing for this, looking back in history, you see democracy has always been an experiment in the United States, and it has gone through periods of promise, disenchantment, renewed hopes. And it seems like it's an inevitable cycle. And so let's hope we're in for a period of renewed hope.
And so no hope at all?
I would love to be enthusiastic and would love to find some hope. What gives me a hope is that when you look back into the Russian history, it is really centuries of very hard challenges through which the country and people had to go through. But somehow, I think there is a hope that somehow, mysteriously, after all those problems and all those wars and massive killings and cruel governments and governors which Russia had, like really for a long historic period, there were still new people coming and some groups which were finding some inspiration to do something, to change something, to try to do something, even in a situation when you think there is no hope. So I hope that if the political environment would become a little bit easier in Russia, we will still have new people appearing, coming, which will start something again, because Russia somehow is interestingly very rich for nice people, though they are living, going somewhere, just disappearing because they are killed, but still new people are coming and coming and coming. So in some sense, Russia is rich for nice people. So I hope that, yeah.
But you had an experience as organizing some networks of lawyers defending workers' rights, and it was linked with the unions, or it was a kind of independent association? Or?
Yeah, we had an experience, and still, actually, this association still does exist. We established around 10 years ago an association of labor lawyers, which worked at trade unions and non-governmental organizations, and which aim was to protect labor rights and trade unions' rights. But by today's moment, I can say that there are no anymore except one former my NGO, which is protecting labor rights outside of the trade unions. So because like their policy was really anti-non-governmental from the state side, they don't really exist anymore. And with trade unions, well.
And did you win some cases?
Yeah, there were lots of cases which were won, and still lots of positive legal experience. It always exists, but you know, when you look at the tendency and the whole direction where the situation moves, right now, even 3-4 years ago, I would say we still had a hope that the positive development is possible. Right now, I don't see. Sorry.
Okay, one could open the discussion now. Alors, on peut ouvrir la discussion peut-être à l'auditoire. Donc, vous pouvez poser des questions ou faire des remarques en anglais ou en français. Si c'est en français, nous les traduirons. Si elles s'adressent à des orateurs anglophones.